Hi. I'm at E3. I'm at E3, Vic. It's really loud here. There's tons of games to talk about coming up in the next few days. Oh, wait. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. It's just me.
I put you on, but not me. Okay, so there's lots of little things that I got to figure out here to make this thing work here. Okay, so no, we don't want it full screen. Why is this showing up? There's this little window thing here. I don't want that. Okay, there we go.
I remember my first E3.
I've never had to be the technician at E3 at the same time.
See, it's not as easy as it looks, okay? For everybody that's always talking crap about the mishaps that happen technologically.
We miss Blake big time. Everybody here misses Blake. Okay, so we have Ubisoft in the background. I can't get rid of this stupid window. It wasn't there 5 seconds ago. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what window.
See if I can expand that out. No, and then it just pops under my graphic here. We don't want to see the Zoom info. What's happening? Why did that show up now?
I don't know.
Go away, Zoom info.
It's okay. If people want to join the call, hop in. Hop in. Tell us your thoughts.
Oh, there it is. It's gone. Okay.
If you say so.
Yeah, no, I don't know how I fixed it, but I did. Okay. Why do I have to know 5,000 programs to be able to do this? It's ridiculous.
It's not, because if it was easy, everyone would do it.
All right. Okay, so we are live, as you can probably tell, and thank you for joining. We're so freaking live. There may be all kinds of bumbles. I've talked to Ubi. We're approved to co-stream. Ubisoft, you rock. I can't see the countdown because Foobs is covering the little window.
9, 8.
Until
7.
when? Until
we got about time. We got about 21 minutes left.
21 minutes. Okay, great. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I was watching a little bit of the Wholesome stream. Were you watching any of that, my friend?
No, I'm coming in live, fresh.
Okay, all right. Yes, there's so much going on. Greg Miller has already been in front of the camera, I think. They had like a pre-show.
Yeah.
I saw Bruce Green, I think, is the guy he used to be at the folks in Texas there. I forget the name of the company.
There's a lot of folks in Texas.
No, they own Ruby and the other streaming that's out there. They all left anyways. I saw him on Twitch there streaming. So people are going crazy right now, talking about all of these different reveals, and there's lots and lots of streams cooking at the same time. It's hard to know what to pay attention to, and it's kind of like E3, right? It's kind of like the show floor. You don't know where you should be, and you don't want to miss out anything. It's FOMO like crazy. Have you seen anything since we talked yesterday?
No.
You just finished Ratchet and Clank.
No, I didn't. I didn't play. I had to make dinner for the fam, and then it was Friday night fam time.
Funhouse. Yeah, they own Ruby. There's an animated show called Ruby, Pathetic Earthling, cheeky.
It's like Reviewby though. There's like a weird U.
Yeah, it's a W. Yeah, I don't think my Ruby is old enough to see that Ruby, so I haven't introduced the other one to her. But Funhouse, thank you, the Mangalorean. I love your screen name. Grover Monster is here. Give me your best Grover, Jose.
No, I don't really have a Grover.
Grover Monster.
It just ends like
Super Grover. It is I, Super Grover. We are here for E3.
How's that?
That's pretty good.
Is that all right? Okay.
Elmo likes E3.
It is Grover and Elmo. Elmo, how are you today?
I'm so excited for games, man. It's going to be amazing.
Oh my God, they are showing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Grover's kind of like Yoda with a Russian accent a little bit.
Maybe.
It is I, Grover.
A little bit. It's
which is also kind of Cookie Monster, like.
C is for cookie. A cookie starts with C.
Okay, I know what the hell we're doing next year. We are going to be the freaking cast of Sesame Street. We're going to do the whole damn thing.
Hello, everybody. Kermit the Frog here at E3. Kermit.
Oh man, yes.
Kermit.
Yes. This is great. Mandalorian thinks he got drugged before he started this stream. So do we, actually. Hi there
What
is
was in
here.
those cookies?
Rigorous Lazy Boy is here. KFXG, here we go. Wario, thank you all for joining us today. This is very raw and unfiltered, and we're going to see a little bit of what Ubisoft has to show. We already know. What's the leak? It's Mario plus Rabbids. What is it?
Mario plus Rabbids plus Prince of Persia plus Splinter Cell.
No. The Nintendo legit leaked a Mario and Rabbids game on their website today.
Whoops.
They put the screen and screenshots from the game up on their website before Ubisoft's press conference today.
I mean, okay, come on. That's Nintendo's game too, kind of.
Yes, but that's total egg on face, right? They totally.
It's not E3 without leaks.
Sparks of Hope, it's called, revealed by Nintendo, releases in 2022. Okay. And it looks beautiful. You know what I think is going to be interesting is we're going to see some footage for Nintendo Switch stuff that may look a little bit better than what's available on the current Nintendo
What are you
Switch.
alluding to, Victor?
I don't know, man.
What are you alluding to?
I don't know.
What if Ubisoft just drops the Super Switch?
the Super
Coming
Switch.
to the Super Switch in 2022. Like, what did they just say? Did they?
And then you almost made me snort tea out of my nose. And then it's like an all-out war between the game companies. They're all trying to preemptively leak stuff. Oh my god, I love it. It's like the arms race.
We got a game coming to Xbox Series X Connect. Wait, what did we say? Just Dance is coming to what?
Oh, I love it, man. There's like a whole season of Mythic Quest all about this right there. I think I like that very much. Okay, we did forget a game yesterday, and it's one that I'm incredibly excited
lots
for.
Of games, Vic. There was lots
Yeah,
of
I mean,
games.
we saw tons. Actually, this wholesome. I had a thought about this wholesome video game stream. I watched a little bit of it this morning. It was indeed, as advertised, extremely wholesome. There was a game where you had to walk your grandmother because she had taken a fall at her home, so you had to walk her around and make sure that she was safe. And I was like, this is amazing. And I feel like the wholesome video game brand may, in fact, end up becoming the most important brand in video games relatively soon. I mean, it's taking what Animal Crossing has done and Nintendo has done and just sort of amplifying that in a bunch of different, and they just kept going. There was a ton. I mean, as we know, a lot of indie developers out there are making really wholesome stuff, but I was very impressed. I haven't had time to consume the whole thing yet, so I will do that. And on Monday, because I think it's a relatively light streaming day, I think there are some things, but it's not. It's not the Nintendo Day and stuff. So I think on Monday I'll do like a regular type of rundown, and I'll try to recap everything. And Foobs, if you're free.
6 hour
You're
rundown.
welcome to join me on Monday. But let's talk about the game that we missed yesterday, and I'm super excited about this. It's Metal Slug Tactics, and .emu is involved with this title. And I didn't know what the hell I was looking at when they started off the trailer, and then we see... I put it together that this was Metal Slug, but it doesn't look like any of the Metal Slug games that I've ever seen before. And I can't believe how excited I am for this thing. I mean, what an awesome idea, because it's basically riffing on Advance Wars and pulling something together for the Metal Slug crowd.
Which, by the way, Advance Wars, hello.
I love it. Where is it? Yeah,
Where is that?
Like Nintendo has all of these IP, Metroid, where they just sit on these things, and then so many great alternatives get made by people that love the originals, and this is an excellent example. I mean, this looks like Advance Wars.
Yeah,
can't wait.
And with Metal Slug, I mean, I like the take on changing up a little bit of Metal Slug. Still Metal Slug, but in a different world. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll let me some Metal Slug until the seventh one. Until about the seventh one, then I'll be like, all right, guys, slow it down.
Well, they're all good. They're just all the same.
Yeah.
Like they're just over the top. I mean, it's like if Rambo and Arnold Schwarzenegger's Commando character designed games, and that's cool.
Contra. That's Contra.
Yeah, that is Contra. Yeah, but
Predator,
I guess with Saturday morning cartoon crowd.
Yeah.
Right. And how much was Advance Wars inspired by Metal Slug? I wouldn't doubt that there were developers that worked on the original Metal Slug game that ended up working on Advance Wars titles.
Yeah, another like
small.
we do. since no one seems to be doing Advance Wars anymore.
I know, right?
We should take Metal Slug into the Advance Wars world. Okay. Done. Check that off the list.
So we talked about it. Out of everything that
There it
you've
is.
seen so far, and I still have tons of footage loaded up here, is Elden Ring the hot ticket. I see Miles Ahead says, "Hi Vic and chat, only 222 days until Elden Ring." Is that still the hot ticket, do you think?
I mean, I think for everyone who's been watching videos, I would say that that's probably up the top of their list.
Yeah.
I
Look at
don't-
this beautiful thing.
I can't really think of any other games that I've seen that have been talked about as much
Yeah.
as Elden Ring. Again, looks great. Give me that vocabularian whatever game. I mean, give me those stop motion games.
Yes, that's Vocabulantis.
Vocabulantis. What a
Yes.
great one. What a great name.
Vocabulantis. Can you describe Vocabulantis as Elmo, please?
Well, Vocabulantis is a stop motion game that took 17 years to make. Holy cow!
You're like, what? Elmo Superstar.
Elmo likes games.
Talk to us about how the developer started making games when he was actually watching Sesame Street. He grew up with
Well,
Elmo.
what happened was, we did a segment on Sesame Street about game creation. He was there back in 1995. We've been taking pictures ever since.
Elmo loves video games.
Elmo loves video games.
I was more
He's like,
younger.
That's why she wears a red jacket, like Elmo.
That is very good, my friend. Okay, well, we also had, let's see, we had Back for Blood, which we've seen quite a bit of already.
Yeah.
Evil Dead, we've seen quite
Evil
a
Left
bit
4
of. Kenna, that looks amazing, and that's imminent. I think it had to be. That was the showstopper. Elden Ring was definitely the showstopper.
I think it was the showstopper of like big budgeted titles.
Yes, of what we've seen so far.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
far, so good.
And
But
the
we
big-
haven't. I mean, E3 is today. E3 starts today.
Yes, and Summer
Technically.
Game Fest continues, and the indie, collection has been really phenomenal. The thing about the indie stuff, and Vocabulantis kind of hits on that, is these games are in development for a long time because the teams are small and their ambition is getting larger and larger and larger. So, we have seen a lot of these indie games over time. That Death's Door game looks pretty freaking incredible to me. Like this is a game where you get to play this sort of badass crow, and they've got this whole sort of detective noir setup. And it's made by the people that made the
You
Titan
get to play a
Souls game.
badass crow.
Well, I think crows are badass in real life. I don't know how they are in the Bay Area, but they dive bomb us up here in Vancouver.
I've seen that movie, The Birds.
Yeah,
They're terrifying.
they're terrifying. Yeah, they're
Great movie
legit
also.
terrifying. I was walking. My cat likes to stay out of the house until way late, and sometimes I have to go and find her and then carry her home. And I had a crow following us and kind of making fun of the fact that I was carrying my cat in my arms, and she was dive bombing. The crow was dive bombing us, and they're vicious.
That's not.
Yeah,
They're vicious.
They don't mess
I gotta
around,
tell-
man. And I think
I was wearing a baseball hat walking through San Francisco once, and I crow whap and tried to hit the button that's on top of the hat, tried to take it off my head. Some guy was like, "Did that bird just come down and hit you in the head?" I was like, "I think it did. I felt something hit me. I thought something got thrown at me." This damn crow just sitting there trying.
you do
Like he
not
didn't do
mess with the crows. You do not mess with them. Randy's got some nice things to say. He says, how's everybody doing? Good to see you, Randy. And he says that we both look amazing. So by law, I have to read that comment out when somebody
Sure.
says that. It's very kind. Thank you, Randy. You are the
He
best.
is the Star Lord.
We've got Solden77. I left my computer for a second, could faintly hear the Elmo voice through my headphones, and was like, what in the world? You don't know what you're going to get.
Who's
At
guest
E3.
hosting on the stream here? Elmo's guest host?
I don't know why Sesame Street doesn't do that. I mean, they should partner with Wholesome, right?
Yeah. Well, I think their last Sesame Street thing we saw was a Connect game.
Right. Yes.
So I don't know. If
Oh, I've got a mouse pointer in the way. Do I still have it in the way? No, it's out of the way now, right? I
What
don't see
in
anything
the
on
world?
screen. I think everything's okay. I'm looking at so many screens, but I think. Oh no, there it is. I can see it. It's up there. Okay, got you. Thanks for that. That was the March of the Penguin. Thank you. Las Vegas E3 weekend. We are good now. Okay, now we are good. Ghost Recon Future Soldier 2 would be awesome. Still holding out hope. That's from KFXG. What do you guys want to see from E3? That's a good one. Or from UB at E3. I see Paris is always talking about them just making a damn Splinter Cell game. Like, stop teasing that you own the property and just get to it.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I feel like we were so oversaturated with the Splinter Cell genre after the last one came out that people were just like, we need a break from it.
Yeah.
And then it's just like a good like genre that hasn't really been touched upon anymore. Like that, the Metal Gear esqueness. Like even Metal Gear is more action than it was stealthy. You know?
Did you enjoy Metal Gear 5 and the open world kind of quality of it?
I played it for a few hours.
Yeah.
And then I
didn't
stopped.
stick with you. Not like 4.
Yeah. 4 I played a lot of. 3 I played a poop ton of, but
yeah. Do you think there's something lost when you make a game that's so tailored like that? I know it's weird that it feels weird. I'm looking this way, but you're over.
You're on 3 different screens. I'm like, how do what sucks is I can't, like, I see you playing the videos, but I can't hear them. So we're gonna be listening to trailers and I'll be like, did it sound cool? Because I can't hear anything. All I can hear is you.
Well, are you? What are you listening to? You're listening to me.
I'm listening to the sweet melodic sounds of Victor Lucas.
Yeah, and my camera's there. I've got you on OBS here. You're on a TV here, and you're piping in through here. So it is like mission control. It's insane.
It is.
But do you think if they went back to Splinter Cell, because we're all, and Ubi is, obsessed with open world experiences. We're looking at the crew right here. Not only do they like open world experiences, they like having open world experiences that they can continue to
dive into.
Yeah, dive into and keep a community kind of involved with, like in For Honor, as we're seeing right here.
Let's go with some more Immortals. What a gem. What a gem Immortals was.
Should they do Splinter Cell as open world, or should they tailor it if they ever go back to it?
You know, I just don't know. It's a tough thing to say. Like, obviously, I mean, they added multiplayer into Splinter Cell, and there was a lot of people that were big fans of that.
Yeah.
But like, just give me that. Like, it's like Assassins. Like when they tried to do a multiplayer Assassins, like we should just keep it the way we did it, and just keep it single player, not focus on any crazy multiplayer team based stuff. Less stuff will break. I just don't know if that's built for one of those games that should be an open world kind of game.
Yeah. Metal Gear did
like
some
a
pretty
Watch
cool
Dogs
things, like the ability to kind of, you come up to every encampment, every enemy base, and you can approach it in a million different ways. Well, not a million, but a bunch of different ways. And it was kind of like a toy box, right? It was like a stealth action toy box. It was less a tailored, funneled, story-driven experience where you felt like you were chipping away at the environmental puzzles and stuff, and more like go and test the systems and see how you enjoy this, which I don't know if that really works for a story-driven stealth experience. And I don't even know if Ubi wants to do those types of games anymore.
I don't know. Well, they got 5 minutes to figure it out, because we got 5 minutes to go before this bad boy starts.
5 minutes. One thing that we did hear about the Ubisoft press conference is Prince of Persia remake is not going to be shown for Ubisoft Forward today.
Because they're working on a new, brand
remake?
spanking new Prince of Persia.
They're remaking the remake is what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
They started the remake, and then they said, you know what, we need to remake this. So
We're not showing the remake, but we're showing the remake of that remake.
They got a lot of heat. I'm excited. I wasn't expecting it to be. It's like Mass Effect. I wasn't expecting a complete reinvention of the visuals. I just wanted to, re-explore this world in a better resolution with some updates. But
they're only doing one though, right? They're not doing like the entire Prince.
No,
of
they're
Persia.
doing Sands of Time. That's the only one they need to do. That was insane. But they got a lot of heat. A lot of people were not impressed by the look of that game, and it certainly doesn't look up to snuff with what's available right now. But we're not going to see it. We're not going to see it for a little while. Jordan Cunningham says, hello, Victor Lucas. Good to see you. Blair Farrell, the remake is in India, which is having a terrible outbreak. And that is absolutely true, Blair Farrell. They are dealing with the existential realities of development there. It's being made in India, yes. And it's the first game from that team. And they feel the weight of it, the significance of it. Vic Mania is running wild. Barry Kleindinst says, I want a surprise like a new franchise. This is from Wolverine 9966. I want a surprise like a new franchise from UB. We have seen a lot of the same from them, which is great, but where's out the love for a franchise? Yes. It's too soon to talk about a new Assassin's Creed now, isn't it?
Is it though?
I don't think they should, man.
I mean, I don't think they should, but that's not going to stop them from doing it. They can. That's the thing. Like, they can announce something and it'll come out in 2023, and it'll be like, okay, they'll be like, just let you know, because people love those announcements. Like, you don't have to necessarily tell me you're working on a game or show me any bit of the game, or tell me that you're working on something. Be like, guys, we know
that they are though. There are rumors out there already about where the new one is going to be.
When can I get my Japanese Assassin's Creed? I want ninjas or samurai, just like a Ghost of Tsushima style Assassin's Creed game.
It's called Ghost of Tsushima.
I know that, Vic, but it's taking too long for. They should have done it. Should have done it.
They were so relieved when the rumors got out. The Sucker Punch people, because I'd asked them when I interviewed them a couple of years ago, they were so relieved that the rumors were like they were going to be Vikings. I don't even think they had announced it then, but they were like, whew!
Yeah.
I imagine
they're like, we're taking on feudal Japan. No! What part of Japan? Tsushima. No way! What are the chances? They're just both working in the same region of the country.
Yeah, stranger things have happened. Like Evil Dead and Back for Blood. I still have the Paladin RC plane from Splinter Cell, Grover Monster says. I have RC-controlled things from collector's editions and from games like Call of Duty. Yeah, kicking around in my collection as well. It's crazy.
I have them all back. Oh, you can't see because I'm at E3.
Yeah, I love that you're at E3. It's great. Great setting there. I'm willing to bet one, maybe two new games, then next year's roadmap for the other games. That's from Taz. So next year's roadmap for what's already on shelves, or next year's roadmap for a couple of new things. Do you think we're going to see Beyond Good and Evil 2? Or do you think that's been canceled?
What's one call it left, right? He's not
Michel
a
Ancel, yeah.
Yeah, he gone.
Yeah. I think it's canceled. I don't think we're going to hear about it again.
I think it's going to be like The Last Guardian. Like, it'll show up sometime.
Yeah.
But not soon.
I mean, the fact that UB has been dealing with all of these internal restructuring issues and letting go of employees and doing investigations and all that stuff, there's a stink on the game now because Michel Ancel, whatever reasons he left, whatever suspicions or speculations might exist out there, even if it's not true, I think there's still some issues with the association because it was Michel Ancel's baby. Yeah. So I think it would be weird if that did come out, if he left. But maybe they do something where they revisit it in another 5 or 10 years. But by that point, I feel like people's association with the original game will have been so far gone.
Yeah.
I think we're about to go, right?
It's go time, Vic. We got about 20 seconds remaining, at least on the stream.
Okay,
or maybe 5 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. I don't know. I'm so live right now.
Okay. So I may have to mute the stream every once in a while if some license stuff comes up. But hopefully you guys can hear everything.
I can hear you.
You be sending me trailers already there of things that are coming right now.
I'm going to do the live email update, the PR update email announcement. This game just announced via email. There's a sale at Best Buy.
I'm getting like flooded with Ubisoft emails right now. That's hilarious.
It's go time.
Preemptive. Okay. Oh, it's paused. Sorry, guys. There we go.
Vic. Way to go, Vic.
Oop, stop. No. Play. Sorry, guys. Here we go. We're live.
Now, if I'm listening to the audio, can you hear it on my end?
We're live, but we can't see you. Okay, play. Good. What's happening?
I don't know. Can't see me. I'm here.
I'm gonna kick this right up there. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Guys, all the latest news and exciting announcements coming from
Tell me how the balance is, you guys.
So much in store for you today, including deeper looks at Far Cry 6, Riders
Foobs,
Republic, and
we're doing it live. We are live.
It so live.
You'll find out about soon enough.
Foobs, talk for us so I can balance out the audio a little bit.
Vic, we're trying to watch trailers. I can hear you. I'm excited. There's gunplay and hats and guns and helicopters.
Okay.
The Rainbow Six operators are facing off against
you guys tell me.
You'll no
Is it
doubt
great,
have noticed
Mandalorian?
that
Does
the
it sound
alien
okay?
parasite has spread to new areas.
I can
It's
always
time to
adjust
suit
the
up
audio
and
on
step
the
into
on the
containment
stream a
zone.
little bit.
Here's a deeper look at Rainbow Six
Because
Extraction.
now I can hear the trailers and you. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. We're doing this.
All right, we are live. It's happening.
I'm live here at
I
E3.
used
Yeah.
to feel so much peace staring into the heavens.
This is crazy.
Until
Foop
a
stayed
piece
on
of
with
it
me
fell.
yesterday after we streamed so we could test out a couple things. Thanks for doing it, buddy, and thanks for being here. This is great.
Oh, snap, guys. There it is.
My 26th E3, guys.
This is number 19 for me.
This is the weirdest one ever. Sounds great. Right on.
Travel was great. Travel was fantastic.
It could be contained,
What sucks
When
is I don't know your visual on the trailer.
but it evolved.
Oh, you don't know where I'm at?
Yeah.
So we
Because
too.
I'm assuming we're ahead because there's a delay.
I need an extraction team.
At least on the YouTube.
Now.
Oh, on YouTube. Yes, I'm a little bit ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
So we-
Trailers
you
may be a,
guys-
a tad too loud. Okay, I'm gonna bounce that
You
down just a
will
little
find
bit.
it.
Thank you, Sticks.
You guys, there's aliens in Rainbow Six.
Yeah. Oh, why does it have to stop? Okay, sorry guys.
Gotcha. Open
But I
and clear. Oh, that was so good, man. On the original Xbox Rainbow
You
Six,
will find
you could use voice chat. Open and clear.
Yeah.
Roger. Open and clear.
Yeah, I loved it. I think that's better. Aliens in Rainbow Six. That's cool. The cursor is on the video. There it is. Booyah. Thank you guys.
Clear. Let's move out.
If 11 shows up from Stranger Things, Stranger 6. Rainbow Six Stranger Siege.
I found her.
Oh, Taz. OG Rainbow Six from the 90s. You know what? My Rainbow Six was Rainbow Six 3 on the original Xbox. I have beautiful memories of playing that game.
I've got company.
Coming through.
So this is going to be PvE, working together
EVA.
cooperatively. PVA, yeah.
There's this alien.
Check. Make for the exit.
Jack Breacher. Oh.
An apex. Get down.
Is it
Rainbow
gonna be
things.
like a not multiple,
It's
not
as though I've done
multiplayer
this
shooter?
before.
Rainbow Six Extraction.
Not so fast.
Yes.
Target the breacher. Now's our chance.
Nomad, blow the door. Cover me.
Camera 6 is gonna go for you, right?
I'm just looking at what it looks like as we're actually streaming here.
Oh,
Looks pretty good.
I do.
Hey, you all throwing me
You
a
do look
party.
pretty good, my friend.
Yeah. Too bad you missed all the
It's only because of
fireworks.
your brilliant editing.
We're cutting over quite a bit of the footage. I couldn't figure out how to shrink the window into the middle of the. That'll be maybe over the next couple days. I'll keep tooling and tweaking and figure this out.
It's just the hype from here from E3, guys.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
know you must have a ton of questions after seeing that trailer, and we have answers as well as a full gameplay walkthrough coming up. so
1 to
hang tight.
3 player co-op
My name
experience.
is Richard. I'm your resident community developer coming to you
Interesting.
from North Carolina. We're thrilled to be back to give you an introduction to Rainbow Six
Yeah.
Extraction.
See?
Wolverine's asking, do we need aliens in Rainbow Six?
Well, it just said it's
In
1 to 3
Montreal,
player co-op, and
Bruno
it's not
Milan, our lead
multiplayer.
Technical director,
Yep.
and Alicia
So
Fortier,
instead of-
They
game
put
designer, to help
Destiny
walk us
into
through.
their
Alicia,
Rainbow.
Wait,
what
can
you
we
tell our
just
players
discuss
about
for
the
1 second? When did 3 players become the cap? Remember 4 players? Gears of War, you could get 4.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened with that.
You
But
could-
it's going to be completely different.
Why did
This
3 be?
time,
They're like, you
you're
know what,
not
4 is
fighting against
okay.
each
That's a
other.
lot of
You're
pressure.
coming
But
together
3?
to face an
Yeah.
unprecedented, evolving alien threat. Some of the operators' abilities, gadgets, and tech.
Grover Monster
should feel
says, make sure to
familiar
connect
Siege players,
Ubisoft to
but
Twitch for
this
drops,
time,
right? They're
as
going to
we
have all
progress
kinds.
through the
They
game,
got that
you'll
all
unlock
dialed
new
right
ability
in.
Upgrades and a whole new arsenal specifically designed to take on this new threat.
So the operators
Last
we just
Disciple
saw
says,
in
that was a
trailer
Rainbow
are
Six
very
game? What are they
familiar.
doing to this
But
franchise?
what happened to Hibana?
Another one of those you risk losing all your upgrades. And
I got to be honest though. I mean
if your teammate falls during an incursion,
the current Rainbow Six game Siege is incredible, but it's totally overwhelming. Like every time I've jumped in over the last several years, I love it. It's incredible, but I'm so terrible at it compared to the hardcores that are in there. I just feel like I'm just an encumbrance to the team I'm playing on. This seems like more my speed. You know?
That's what I'm all about. Co-op, man. That's what I was. I'm just playing through the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, and I just finished 2, and I'm like, how much fun would this be if I got to play a Gears of War style Mass Effect? Or instead of picking my crew, I got my guys are just with me, and we're all just doing this together.
Yeah.
That was first detected few years ago during the Outbreak event in New Mexico. But a lot have changed.
So it's tied to the storytelling in Siege. I'm sure this is a for purchase. I don't think you need Siege. I think this is standalone.
Yeah.
But I think you can import stuff from Siege into this, is what I would suspect. And I don't know if we're going to get all of those answers right now.
They're just saying, if you have Siege already, this will be downloaded for free right now to... What? Stop the presentation!
The parasite is always spreading, always evolving. But it didn't look too happy about the operators disturbing their new home.
I wonder what Tom Clancy would think about this.
Well, the black ghoul-like
right up his alley. This is very Jack
probably the first
Reacher.
thing you will take on. It spreads to the map.
I'm okay at online shooters, but the people that Wolverine, thanks for the support there. But the people that live in Siege, that's their game, and I mean it's been around for as many years as it has for a reason.
Oh yeah,
and they're so damn good at it.
The same with any shooter, though.
Yeah.
How many people have already maxed out their characters the first couple of days a game comes out?
Yeah.
To come on that very soon.
Thank
so
you
this
both
is
so much for joining me.
a co-production between North Carolina and Montreal, or completely done in North Carolina.
To talk about? Yes, that's right. Extraction will bring everyone together regardless of the platform.
So there we
For
go.
our Rainbow Six Siege community, we
So
have
it's
exclusive
cross-platform
unlocks for
play.
you in both games. Okay, you've been waiting long enough.
When do you get
Let's
it?
take an exclusive first look at some gameplay footage.
Okay, cool.
Here is Rainbow Six Extraction.
Welcome to Rainbow Six Extraction, the new tactical co-op shooter game where Rainbow Six operators are dropped into alien territory.
Not playing against really good players.
I mean, they're pulling from the Division here. It feels.
We're on a mission to investigate anomalies identified at the Orpheus
Which is
Research
cool.
Center in Alaska.
Pull from their own games, Vic. It's fine.
HQ will provide additional instructions.
We need new data on the parasite's underground network. It keeps evolving,
Grunt.
adapting. Plant auto trackers on dormant nests. Don't destroy them, or we'll lose the trackers.
As a squad of 3,
Aw,
Ella,
Harry.
Alibi, and Sledge will use their operator abilities to complete objectives, assist each other,
Ubi's
and
crafted
obliterate
many
Arkeans
good
in their
games.
way.
Spinning up.
Just disintegrate.
That's a grunt. Easy for a nest to incubate and bring to life, not so easy to eliminate in large numbers.
Those are pretty generic-looking little alien creatures.
The enemy reacts
Ubisoft
to
audio's a
their
bit
ecosystem,
soft.
including operators.
Ubisoft?
Stealth tactics are the way to go.
What do you
Okay,
forget?
I'm gonna boost it a little bit.
We're on next.
I'm gonna do my best.
Place auto trackers for our React scientists.
Auto tracker activated. Auto tracker activated.
How's that? Is that better?
The parasite generates sprawl, a substance that connects the whole ecosystem. Alert an Archean, and a nearby nest wakes up too. Archeans move faster in sprawl, but operators
Ubisoft.
get slowed down. The squad can use their React light to see bioluminescent properties in Archeans and in the environment.
Oh, that's cool.
There's them rooters.
The contrast helps to better identify targets.
That's a bit better. Thanks, JBJ.
A scientist just gave me the thumbs up.
The blaze!
Good job.
Identifying Archean variants helps the team determine the best approach to take them out.
I wish there was a different way to introduce enemies instead of
Spotted a
pods
reader,
on the
you
walls.
can immobilize anyone in
Yeah.
front of it, so Sledge will swing around back.
Like that little goo on the floor. Have them pop up from that or something.
Get out of there before the swarm of
I mean, this is pretty amazing if this is still using the original Siege engine, but it doesn't look better than the state-of-the-art kind of stuff that we're seeing in lots of other games right now.
Yeah. Jack Breacher.
That was close. Here, the team can regroup and resupply. Airlock doors will open onto the next subzone, which will be tougher than the first.
We need tissue samples from those Archies, and we need them gone. Use your react blade.
This guy, who looks like the guy we saw 3 guys ago.
Rift Apart is absolutely stunning, JBJ.
Oh,
got that right.
It's right there.
I'm going to finish that tonight or tomorrow.
KFXG is looking like he's going to give this one a shot. It looks like fun. It's like Rainbow Six Splatoon, Matthew Winstone says. That's another Nintendo Ubi partnership. Don't leak that yet, Matthew.
God, how great would that be? If you enjoyed Splatoon in a platoon, here is Rainbow Six Splatoon.
Breach and clear. And spread ink all over everybody.
Breacher, Archon, Rabbids.
It's all about teamwork
I like it.
to outsmart the enemy.
Barricade that spot.
Oh.
Creating a choke point is a good idea to increase the arc mine's efficiency.
He's dumb. Can't see the walls.
This is like if Metal Gear Survive had a budget. Blair Farrell said. I never tried Metal Gear Survive. Did you guys review that one, Foobs?
I think that was the prequel, or the pre-show for 5, right?
Something I can't even remember. It was like the survival horror game. Wario, of course, Wario was saying this.
Yeah.
A little too close to home there. Have a rotten day. Says Splatoon is a better shooter than anything Ubisoft has put out since the 360. Wario.
Another objective complete.
Friends with Doug Bowser, Wario is.
The squad can either exfil at the extraction point to bring home the latest intel,
inside job,
or move to the next airlock. The third subzone will be the most challenging
invisible.
yet.
We got
a
invisible
true
enemies.
test of both tactical team strategy.
Oh, 100% Harry Balzac. I hear what you got me to say there.
Just out of context, that's a random comment.
Harry Balzac.
100% Harry Balzac.
Harry Balzac has got some great comments today. I love listening to my Harry Balzac. He's great.
There's nothing I trust more than my good old Harry Balzac.
Navin with a 3. I think that this is using tech from the established engine, but it's been improved and enhanced considerably over the years. This is
status foam.
They added color like crazy to this.
They've added status foam. That's all that matters.
Except for the enemies. The enemies have no color.
Yeah. Except for that orange glow. I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to try. It's just, again, it's gonna be one of those games. It's all about who you play with.
We read Harry Balzac's name wrong. We read that wrong. My name is from the French author Honoré de Balzac. This is insulting. I don't know if you're being truthful or not, but if you are, we apologize.
He's like, please, call me Harold.
This is when Ubisoft reveals that they had now bought Rockstar.
You heard it.
Is that true, Prime Time? J Prime
still needs you.
Rocksmith.
Is that what's next?
Oh, am I ahead of you?
Spoiler alert! Stand together against this emerging threat. Squad up with friends in co-op, or step into the containment alone.
I am so loud, guys. Spoiler alert! Guys, they're working on a new Rocksmith.
10 years ago, Rocksmith redefined music learning by introducing the first console game that taught millions.
Don't worry, I'll listen to it.
They're gonna we still have your audio, but I know that they're gonna throw in some music that we will get flagalicious on. So let's see what's going on here. I have to do this, guys, because I don't know what's gonna pop up, and
I can sing.
Here we go, Rocksmith.
And I'm gonna play it on my computer.
Yeah.
A huge amount of songs. Ever-growing library and advanced note detection. Thank you.
There, that was very good. Learn acoustic or electric guitar. I've got friends that just absolutely adore this this software.
Oh man, Austin Creed, Xavier Woods, the wrestler, G4 Zone. He's been slapping the bass. He's been doing it on the Rocksmith.
Really?
Yeah, just learning the bass.
That's super cool. It's a weird pivot from killing aliens in Rainbow Six to learning.
It's because they don't have their traditional like dance montage. Like, are we going to get a new Just Dance?
True. Jose, just sing all the songs for us, okay?
Practice at your own pace, yeah. Don't mind your wife, she's washing dishes, but you're learning guitar and playing games.
Brushing your teeth on camera. Showing how human you are.
And then you go to open mic night and you kill it. See you on America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Now you can wear my hat. It's your music.
Oh, Matthew
your
Winstone
pace.
says, my friend still has his 360 plugged in to use the analog output to play Rocksmith. Too much lag on HDMI. Interesting. I always think about, like, I have all the Rock Band instruments. You have all your Rock Band instruments still, Foobs?
Yeah.
Do you ever use them anymore? Or?
Yeah, I got my guitar right over here.
Oh, yeah? Do you throw on the game every
yeah, but
once
I don't know. I always want to stream it, but I don't know if I can.
Right.
I don't know how
That's
that works.
a real problem, right? Like, it would be amazing to share in that creation with other people online. I know the lag would be crazy, but that would be really fun. Now do some Weezer, okay?
That was a...
All right, so we're talking still about Rocksmith. I feel like it's so dangerous to turn on anything with. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to wait till they're
some real-time feedback. Whoa. Connect with Rocksmith.
Yeah.
You can use your
sing
phone
it.
as your microphone. As a microphone. Sing to Rocksmith. Set it down and play along.
I would love it if we got copyright flagged by Foobs' singing.
Yeah. I'm like, were you singing the captions to the sweater song? Maybe.
I saw that Wavebreak game. I was looking in the Switch store yesterday, and I saw that it's there. I've got to check this freaking game out.
Is it only on the Switch?
I don't know, but it's
Seems
live.
like it would be.
It was weird that it was so casually mentioned that Weezer is here for Wave, and nobody tells us what Wavebreak is or what the.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it's all video game footage in their presentation. It's like, is that a real game? And it's it's a real freaking game.
Is this a new wave race? Is the race over? We're just breaking waves now?
Grover Monster says Rocksmith is good times.
Rocksmith was pretty good. The first one I had a great time playing.
Yeah.
And thank you, Ubisoft, for providing a guitar that I still have so I can play the game.
Ah, very nice. Did you guys must have reviewed that because Ben's a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wheeze Race is what they should have called it. You're right, sold in 77.
Wheeze Racer!
Has anybody played this Wavebreaker thing?
I haven't. I didn't even know. I didn't know it was out. All I know is Weezer did a song for it.
You know what's weird about... So is this game attached to machine? It's not really a game. Is it attached to consoles or is it just...
No, they were setting up on like the computer and
the phone.
Use your phone
That's
as a
the way to
microphone.
do it. Yeah, that's the way to do it. There should be a smart TV app. You shouldn't even... And that's what Rock Band should reemerge as. It shouldn't be tied to the console hardware. They should just sell the instruments and make them future-proof so that they can be used, wherever that library exists.
I mean, I still use my Rock Band 2 guitar is still my favorite guitar.
Yeah. Good to see you, Yoku 7. Yoku 7.
Yoku
7. That's good. You got that. And Nodding 56 saying, happy E3 weekend. Love to see that interplay in the chat. It's awesome. Games that can really teach you real skills like this are great. Barcode Teacup. That totally, absolutely are. I play a little acoustic guitar, and I have a Guitar Tabs app that gives me all kinds of songs that I can learn the chords for. I'm just a very basic player, but it is incredible because, back in the day when I first learned, I had to print up a bunch of, cheat sheet chord foundation sheets that I would actually have on paper, and I would set them up and I would play. And now you can just put your phone up and record yourself and see how you sound and share it. It's incredible. But I think that this kind of educative game kind of concept needs to be transportable. It can't be tied to any one console.
This isn't that game they showed before, right?
Okay, so what are we on now?
Riders Republic.
Oh, yeah, this looks great. Okay, so here we go. Oh, that's my license. 1 second. Looks cool, though.
There's jetpacks, bicycles, hot dog carts.
Yeah. This is like that game that Criterion was teasing ages ago, and then EA pulled the plug on that.
Yeah. Except with way less powerful vehicles.
Yeah. This looks fun. It looks like, is it
looks
one
like
of the
Forza?
Is it one of the free-to-play kind of concepts? This is from the Crew team, I think, right? Or the Steep team?
It looks like Forza, but I was just talking about remember when snowboarding games were all the rage?
Yeah.
Let's get some snowboarding.
I mean, this looks like a great idea. It looks like you... it's
team-based trick riding.
Cool. Let's see if the audio is all... pop music, I'm sure it is.
Tricks on the modules will
it's like if Splatoon was snowboarding. Here we go. First person BMX riding.
Still with me? Okay.
This looks cool.
When your team's turned all the modules
do trials like this.
Capture that district.
So is this going to be free to play and they're going to go after the Fortnite crowd, or is this going to be everything's included in the package price?
I don't know.
Yeah, Wario, I've got to try that game. Unfortunately, it's all been released in this crazy period, but there is the guy that created 1080 Snowboarding just made a VR snowboarding game. I want to check it out. If VR Grid is in the chat, I'm sure he has already. This looks great. I want to play this.
Squirrel suits. Check.
Some might say the best parts of the Republic.
How bad are the crashes into the side of canyons, though? That's what I want to know. What? This guy's on a bicycle with a wheelbarrow on the back? Can you? Oh, I thought he was going to catch him in the squirrels or his Buzz Lightyear. Okay.
Maybe you're all about.
Okay.
Licensed music. Looks fantastic. So off of the SSDs, switching between all of these different ideas, I think could be relatively quick. I loaded up Final Fantasy VII. Taz is asking about Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's a bit of a tangent, but I loaded that up last night, the PlayStation 5 version. I could not freaking believe how quickly it loaded. It was insane, because the loading times on the PS4 were definitely noticeable. It's a big game, and it's like that. It's crazy. I had to upload my save from the PS4 and then download it to the PS5, and then boop, I was right into where I was. It's just incredible.
You mean you didn't finish?
No. It's an amazing game, though. Holy crap.
I haven't even played it.
Oh, you haven't even checked it out yet?
No, because I was waiting for there's going to be like the super awesome deluxe complete
it's out
edition.
now. Yeah,
I know. Well, the PS5 version is, but now the second version now, and then it's like I want the full.
Oh, you want all
experience.
of it. You want the it's probably going to break down into 3 chapters. I think the Final Fantasy VII remake.
I would hope so. I mean, it was 3 discs, so I'm assuming
VR comes running when he hears VR. Have you played the? Oh, you have played the Carve VR. It's cool but hard as F. VR Grid says. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go back to here. You guys.
We mean it. Look at all these riders. Does this speak to you? Then don't miss out on mass races.
That's great.
Woo!
Yeah, that's the thing too with the Final Fantasy VII, because they had the first part on PlayStation Plus. But if you get it through PlayStation Plus, you don't get the upgrade.
That's
you
right.
Have to pay for the upgrade. September 2nd, Riders Republic, Victor.
All right, you getting all the emails?
I'm getting them.
Yeah.
The Republic awaits you, Ryder. See you soon.
So is this free though?
Don't know.
Don't keep the mountains waiting. Riders Republic is coming September 2nd, and you can pre-order now and claim your right to rip.
All right.
How about more Rainbow Six, Vic?
So we've seen some of our favorite Rainbow Six operators.
Oh, you're ahead of the
alien
game.
Parasites.
I'm so far ahead, Vic.
You know,
Look at this.
I'm not live. I don't get it.
This guy had a Raspberry Pi. What?
Six is off to
How did he have a
blazing
Raspberry
start,
Pi at
with
his
Siege
thing?
passing
I don't know.
200,000
It says
concurrent
live right
players
there.
a few weeks ago.
It's live,
If
but
you
I'm
haven't
in the
joined
future,
yet,
Vic.
You're in the
2021
future.
is the perfect time
This
to
is
drop it.
it's that California internet.
I'm streaming off of Foobs on the computer. Good question, JBJ. And I've got I've got the stream and Foobs on a laptop, and then I'm streaming off of a Mac. So, and that's plugged in through my. So we've got more Rainbow Six.
Into our journey
This is
with
weird.
Siege,
June
I'm
30th,
streaming
Vic.
through a capture card.
PC and cloud-based
And then I've got
platforms are crossplay.
Different. I've got a lot of wires and
today
plugs and.
is all about sharing
know what the deal
quality
is.
of life developments that will dramatically improve player
June 30th, Vic. Luna, Stadia, and PC will be able to cross-play and cross-progress.
There we go. That's cool. How
That's
come
what I
you
think
are
they should
ahead?
do.
What the hell are you watching? Are you watching the Twitch version?
I'm watching the Twitch, yeah.
Oh, okay, so Twitch is a little bit ahead. Okay. This is pretty.
I think June 2022 is going to be a big time.
This is not super exciting, is it, JM? I like that Riders Republic though. That looks awesome.
Well, they should have followed this up
players,
after.
In early 2022, crossplay will be available between PlayStation and Xbox platforms.
The first version of Rainbow Six.
Cross-progression will be available between all platforms.
That's cool.
For
Cross
these
progression.
updates, we needed a
2022.
in order
Like,
to
why is it
prepare
taking
and
so
make sure they have a
fracking
smooth
long?
launch.
Bringing these
Gotta make
player
sure that
bases
the
together
people have the
benefits
consoles.
everyone. It will finally allow you to play with your friends across different platforms. It also means that your progression will now follow you.
Should I read the captions?
Anytime
So you
and
guys know what to
anywhere
expect.
you play.
We know crossplay.
Here's a brand new
is
animated
future
trailer,
for a lot
Vic.
of you
It's
as well
coming
as
for
gaming.
Thunderbird.
And we are
New
thrilled
Defender.
to see
For Thunderbird.
its announcement
Thunderbird
as
is the
well.
new Defender coming
From
to
your
a TV
amazing
Rainbow.
fan art
Okay.
to the awesome
That's what I'd
cosplays,
call him.
the
If
Rainbow
I was
Six
going to put a new
community is the
character
lifeblood
in
that
the
keeps
game.
this game
Oh yeah,
moving forward.
I'd
that's
call
just
him
that's
We
your
cannot
guess
thank you enough
for
your
what
support.
the character
It is
should be
because
called,
of
or
you
your
that Siege
suggestion.
keeps
With a
evolving
sweet
and growing.
animated trailer.
To wrap up, here's a brand new animated trailer starring Thunderbird, the new Defender joining
Stop being in the future! What are you doing? Elmo in the future. 6 damn years.
Here comes Thunderbird!
Ready? 6 years ago, I met a pilot. She saved my life.
Oh, Miyamoto's here! I'm just kidding.
Ah,
Just a spoiler alert. From that time he was there.
yes.
Darling.
I remember when they developers were crying up on stage. I thought that was amazing. You know, it was you could tell that Mario and Rabbids game was a real labor of love. All I want from Ubisoft lately is Far Cry 6. Giancarlo's character isn't going to be exactly a villain. Excites me more than him being a villain again. Very good, JBJ. He was great on the Summer Game Fest kickoff, wasn't he? Elmo in the future, 6 seconds. Imagine the world ruling potential. Kevin Boucher likes the idea of Elmo being 6 seconds in the future and knowing exactly what's going to happen. Basically becomes the ruler of Earth. All I've wanted for the sake of grammar. Oh, thank you. No new Assassin's Creed, please. SMS 34. I think that would be inappropriate, wouldn't it? SMS. I don't want anything teased on Assassin's Creed. I don't want to hear about Assassin's Creed in this.
They can do it every 2 years.
Yeah, they just had Valhalla. It just came out, and they just did the Wrath of the Druids, and it's all of it is so massive.
I know. I'm just saying. There was a while. Every year we get one.
Why don't you ask yourself?
Dude, that animated Ninja Turtles cartoon thing?
Yeah.
Is that the Way Forward Ninja Turtles? Or is there a different one?
The Ninja Turtles is going to be in Brawlhalla.
Only things to be excited about this year.
That's what it is?
Take a look at the incredible updates coming to our live games in 2021.
That's what they're showing off right now. Quit spoiling everything.
No, I was just saying. They showed it earlier when we were watching the countdown.
So this is their new initiative at Ubisoft, which was incredibly controversial, or these persistent games, and there's going to be a lot more free-to-play as part of their library of titles that are out there, getting people to kind of chip away and buy the cosmetics and little upgrades and stuff as they go. Yeah, Wolverine does love Valhalla, and Assassin's Creed is an awesome franchise. Don't need a new one yet. This is a game I'd like to spend more time with, this Trackmania. Every time I've touched it, I've really enjoyed it.
What about Assassin's Creed Brawlhalla?
I think they've done that already.
They did Valhalla. I'm talking about Brawlhalla.
Yeah, I think they've done that. I think that's what they do. It's Brawlhalla is this idea of it's like Smash Brothers made with Flash animation.
I want an Assassin's Creed game with the Brawlhalla character.
But I think it's the other way around. I think the Assassin's Creed characters have been in Brawlhalla.
I know. I'm saying I want the other way around.
Okay, or you want to really mix it up?
Yes.
All right.
I want the next Assassin's Creed game to be called Assassin's Creed Brawlhalla.
Okay, so you want all of those little cartoon characters, but mercilessly killing characters in 3D.
Cartoony, animated.
Got you. Understood.
Assassin's Creed.
Understood.
Animated Assassin's Creed.
Right.
Adorable. Get the kids in.
There is a game in there, like making a Sly Cooper open world game, but he's an incredible He's not just a thief.
You know what you can call it?
He's an
Assassin's
assassin.
Creed Brawlhalla, Vic.
and the blood is just flying everywhere. What was it? The Mark of Kree? They could bring that back.
That's Sony, though.
I know. But an open world animated assassin
game. From the
game.
release of the Ghost experience to the latest teammate update, Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Wow, still talking about Breakpoint.
Incredible. But that's not all. As 2021 marks the 20th anniversary of the Ghost Recon franchise.
Come with me if you want to play games.
Come
here.
Berthol's in there, that's right.
Show me the damn games.
Stay tuned, Ghosts.
Well, you guys can...
Just when you thought it wasn't coming back.
Just Dance has always been about
it's back.
Oh no.
When you're in good company, there are no bad dancers. So move the coffee table, alert the local homeowners association, and let's get loud.
Yeah, let's mute. let's mute the dance music. This is a juggernaut franchise, and it sells like crazy every year. And Ubi doesn't care what we have to say about it. They don't care. They like to sell it to lots of people. Lots of people love this game. Lots of people that I know, lots of families that I know, buy a Switch, then they buy this, and their kids dance in the living room, and that's what they want. Just Dance with a face palm. We got that from Raiders 7528. There are no bad dancers, only when everyone is liquored up. You guys are free to blast some music at home and dance around as you're watching the stream. That's all good. Foobs, you yourself, you can... There it is. Paul Adamson, there is such a massive market for these. They don't care what gamers say. I do think that Just Dance in E3 presentations has probably run its course. Yeah, again, it's like take a breath on them.
You got to have it out there, you know? It's just like, do you think the Rainbow Six community is all up in arms about Just Dance? No, as long as they're getting new Rainbow Six. The people that love them Just Dance games.
I don't know how much value they get from an E3 presentation, though. I guess if there's general media out there that will cover that there's a new Just Dance game coming out, but there's a predictability to this thing coming out every year.
Todrick Hall's in the game, Vic. Todrick Hall is in the game. I have never heard of Todrick Hall until right now, but he's in the game and it's a big deal. There's somebody out there who's like, what? Somebody out there on Twitter right now is like, I am on this game simply for the fact that he's in the game.
Nodding 56, is that true? Last year was the final edition for the Nintendo Wii? I would not doubt that. Did they publish Just Dance for the Nintendo Wii last year?
They did, yeah.
They did.
I think it was the last Wii game until there's like.
That's incredible. I had no idea. Wow. I think Just Dance comes out on all the machines, Devin Fava.
Yeah.
It does, right?
Everything.
Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting. How am I going to play that on my Xbox?
I don't know.
How am I playing that on my Series X?
Well, they have some kind of motion control connection to the controllers now, right? You can tilt.
So how many controls do I need?
I don't know. I haven't played one of these in a long time.
Come on, big PS5, okay. Xbox Series X. Let's go. How are you going to be playing it on those next-gen consoles?
Devin, isn't the game as much for retailers as investors as it is for gamers? Yes, E3, it is, and press, right? So they want to talk about all that stuff. Okay, so we're going to see a little bit more of
Assassins.
Assassins, okay. Oh, there we go.
In November 2020, we released Assassin's Creed Valhalla. To our delight,
use your cell phone, Mark says.
For any Assassin's Creed game to
How many
date,
phones?
and we have you to thank for that. Becoming Eivor, a Viking leader going on a quest to fight for
the only dance
home,
in the
is an adventure that resonated closely with many of you.
Your hands weren't folded up in the thing.
Exploring England with Eivor and stumbling across unique world events that left me with
there you
memorable
go.
side stories.
Give Eivor more of a journey. Oh, sorry. Spoiler alert.
We're amazed to see how you dedicated yourself to the Viking lifestyle. You've led more than
nice
300
setups with
million raids
the
in
shots
total,
that they've got there,
and built more than 100 million buildings in your settlements.
I need to go back and finish
Congrats.
this.
Eivor still
it's a beautiful
has a
game.
long journey
I got
ahead,
totally sucked
and
into
we've been
the
continuing to offer free updates for all players to enjoy
Norse
post-launch.
mythology,
These updates
spiritual
include
side
time-limited
quest stuff that you do. It's awesome.
New quests, and even whole new game modes, such as the River Raids update and the Mastery Challenge.
I did play War of the Druids. I streamed a little bit, or Wrath of the Druids. It's cool.
Features too.
Of the Druids.
For instance, we'll be adding one-handed swords in the coming weeks.
So Blair Farrell with the quote, we felt that 200 hours wasn't enough, so we're adding 200 more.
For everyone. We've been tracking various known issues on our forums, and also shared our complex bug-fixing process in a recent dev blog.
As long as you allow players to explore Ireland.
And we thank you for your patience and support for the game. On top of regular free updates, we're also building on Eivor's story and the world of Assassin's Creed Valhalla through game expansions. Wrath of the Druids released a few weeks ago.
Have they focused on the most important war-torn battle in Viking history?
The Children of Danu.
They should.
So this is new?
No, that's the Wrath of the Druids.
In our second upcoming expansion, you'll get to relive the Siege of Paris.
Oh, wow.
This is the most ambitious battle in Viking history, taking place in war-torn Francia. You'll have to do everything in your power to uncover enemy secrets and form strategic alliances in order to safeguard your clan's future. Players may be excited to learn that black box infiltration missions are returning. This means you're given a goal for a mission, but how you'll achieve it is up to you.
This is great.
Expect new abilities.
What?
Bomb.
Weapons, gear, and of course, new enemies. Watch out for the Siege of Paris coming this summer. Assassin's Creed has long focused on the exploration of history, and we are happy to announce that the new Discovery Tour will be released this fall. It will be free to all who own Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Explore the world and take a deeper dive
JM
into
has
the
fallen
history
asleep.
of the
Can you
Viking
guys
Age.
shake JM? Make sure he's awake.
A new experience where you'll get to play as people during the time of Vikings and follow
now
them
it's become
in
The
their endeavors,
Sims.
big and small. while collecting exclusive rewards.
I don't know how good of a statement that is, but it's like now you can do world building and create monasteries.
Tour Viking Age will have you covered.
Right.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla doesn't stop here.
Okay, how about for the first time in forever,
we'll be supporting the game
we're actually going to continue to support the game after 1 year. What?
Year for the game. We're already working
for the first time on an Assassin's Creed title, Nick.
Yeah.
They're supporting the game into its second year. Well, that's good to know.
Well, meaning new content and keeping you sucked into the world.
That's what you do. Instead of releasing a brand new game, we're gonna keep putting stuff into the current game.
It's massive. More to come. They don't have anything to tell us yet, though.
Siege of Paris coming this summer.
So you've seen some great games from us, but we also have news about the movies and TV series we've been working on.
Okay.
Our Ubisoft Film and Television team has some exclusive content to share. Up first is Mythic Quest, the workplace comedy set in a game development
I saw somebody post on
the
the channel that they really want me to review it. I've watched one episode. I thought it was okay.
Missing before the upcoming season finale.
But I wasn't blown away. I have to stay with it. Have you seen this at all?
It's
Mythic
certified
Quest?
fresh. No, I
This
haven't.
is an involuntary reaction to
being inspired.
I was
It's a
emotionally
new season. They can miss the whole
manipulated.
season.
What's the difference?
I'm going to mute this.
That's it. Except make it about.
There we go.
They're focusing on TVs and movies now?
Well, they're behind this one. Or they're partnered on this one. Okay. And what's up now? Blair Farrell says Mythic Quest is really good.
Okay, what about...
And July 2nd.
Okay, now what's
Werewolves,
this?
Vic.
Hello, everyone. I am Josh
Werewolves
Rubin,
Within.
the director of Werewolves Within.
And I'm Sam Richardson, the star of Werewolves Within.
Werewolves Within was based off a Ubisoft game, and
It's
we're
a
so
murder mystery
excited to
whodunit
bring
with
you an
teeth.
exclusive look just for you.
Check it out.
This was the Visa Go.
It's based on the popular video game you've never heard of.
The roads are effed. Something's wrong with the generator. Also, there's a dead body under your porch.
I'm all about. We were just talking about that on the stream the other day. I'm all about Clue.
I'm gonna go get a croissant.
Knives Out. Give me some more mystery, murder mystery game.
Who is packing? We're having a good old-fashioned sleepover. With guns, though. With guns, yes.
Everybody's going, how the heck?
This looks cool. I want to see this.
Yeah.
Just excited.
Not judging, just watching it.
This summer.
It's going to be in theaters. It's awesome, man. Ubi's got some real muscle
Follow
with this
Mythic
kind of
Quest
stuff.
Yeah, I got a screening invite last week to see a movie in a theater with my crew.
Or on your on-demand platforms.
No making of VR in this chat.
No hero story is complete without a great rival to match them. After all, even the most vile tyrant is a star of their own narrative.
It's been so long
When it
since
comes
I've
to
been to a
memorable
theater.
villains, no one does it better than Far Cry.
Okay.
Please, we have to get on that boat.
It's time for Far Cry.
Do you have any idea what these are worth? Let us through.
Marco, always making new friends.
Donnie, you're late.
How long is this presentation? An hour?
He gave up his ticket.
I think so.
Bullshit.
Coming up to tail end right now.
Yeah.
Alejo's not going anywhere anymore. Come on, Marco. Let them on.
Hopefully they're partnering with Nintendo for a new game.
Good man.
Nice to see that.
There's the Gearbox is the next thing. Is that what's up next? I don't think we'll be covering that live. I'll recap some stuff.
Gracias.
Don't worry about it, chamaco.
Here. That's all I've got.
Yeah. It's Gearbox at 2 o'clock.
This isn't right, Danny. We should be fighting, not running to the Yankees.
Alejo gave you a fucking gift, Lira. We survive. Same as the orphanage.
Language.
Same as the academy.
This Blur it out, Vic. Jesus.
Where is Sam Fisher? Tiago Santos says. I agreed, my friend. Where is Sam Fisher?
Sam Fisher retired.
Devolver, I think, is a conference. I love Devolver, but I think their conference is one to just be experienced. I don't really think you out goofy the Devolver.
You don't.
You just sit back and watch it, right?
That's just one you
just stay out of it. Just
you
get out of the way.
JBJ blaze up and sit back and.
Can you give us a little of Elmo watching a Devolver conference?
Holy crap, what's happening?
Go out on a boat, just like this.
Elmo's gonna poop his pants.
Fish, and then release.
There's blood everywhere. Elmo's not old enough to watch this one.
It's about.
Can you tell me how to get the fuck out of here?
When he caught a big, fat, juicy marlin, he was too proud to let that fish go.
This kid's gonna be. Oh, what if he's like prototype? His hands just light up.
I have to say, like, I know that this game is going to be fun, Far Cry 6.
I've got a very big
and the
fish
visuals
today.
are okay, but
Haven't I?
Last of Us 2 crushed the human, cut sequences and the facial animation. It was way better than this last year. And I think that the game is being held back a little bit by it being a cross-gen game.
To bring you home.
I don't want this
Hey
anymore,
man,
Papa.
they couldn't stop making it.
Choice.
You know, they're wait until that 7 comes out.
They can work. Make Vivito.
Graphics look a bit off, JM. It looks a little.
Truth.
They could.
It looks a little dated. It does.
They could help.
I mean, what sucks is still looks pretty damn good.
It does.
But we've seen so much incredible stuff. You're
We
just
have.
Like,
We really like Ghost of Tsushima, Ratchet and Clank,
13 years old.
Last of Us Part 2. I know that I'm missing tons of other games that have beautiful human creations at this point. This looks good. Really good.
We will.
But it looks like Xbox One X, PS4 Pro, you know?
Yeah.
Tiago Santos says, why are game companies making TV shows about random stuff? I think video game companies, especially like Ubisoft, are massive entertainment conglomerates.
Disturbing lesson from Anton Castillo.
And I think it's really good for them to be involved in entertainment across the spectrum. Not at the expense of what is their core thing, but how many crappy derivatives of video games have we seen, not just in movies, but across the spectrum. So I feel like it's a really important thing for game companies to be very hands-on with the way that this stuff gets made, and that's Ubi's whole philosophy there. Not easy.
What's Vin Diesel's studio doing? Let's get another Riddick game.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It's hard in every direction, right? It's hard to get a movie made. It's hard to get a TV show made. It's hard to make a video game.
When you think Far Cry, you think about its rich legacy of villains, which makes today.
I really hope his badge holder is a cassette.
What's going on for today? Oh, they're going to reveal something.
Not only did we get to see into the mind of Anton Castillo, we finally get to unveil some of our post-launch plans.
Oh, come on. Let's launch the game.
Was to honor the Far Cry villains' tradition and introduce a brand new experience.
Okay.
It is time to see the other side. Go further down the rabbit hole, and it's up to you to find a way out.
Not super exciting, happy console gamer. You are correct. Good to see you, Johnny. Hugs, brother. Hope you're doing good.
Who's watching?
So, Mando's back.
My, what a happy family.
Troy Baker's back.
I'm so far ahead, guys. Just wait. Just wait.
You are alive.
Wait till you see what I'm seeing.
That is all that matters.
Oh! Sorry. In the face.
You play as boss. Crazy.
I too am a king who isn't afraid to slaughter to get what he wants.
That's crazy.
In my way.
Is this a test?
dream. An opportunity. Then I will not waste it. You are beyond salvation.
Say it's coming back. Yes.
So what is the game?
It's Far Cry 6. It's the season pass stuff.
No, I know, but what is the game with the villains? Also including...
Oh, it's also including something I'm excited about. The poster's on my wall. You should already know by that 80s graphic.
Yeah.
Already, baby.
So they're
Blood
doing
Dragon
Blood Dragon
is back.
again?
No, it's just Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. It just comes with it.
Okay.
Because if you might have missed it.
Yeah.
We're so excited for you all to check out this next game.
Okay.
Oof, Neelam, I can't wait to get my hands on this one.
What a great game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's disappointing that that's what's coming. I thought it was going to be a sequel. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, right? Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Here's the Rabbids and Mario game that got... This is the big announcement, right, of the show.
This is the finale.
This is it. Oh, man. This I cannot freaking wait to play. I love the first game. Yubi should just say, and wait till you see it on the Nintendo Super Switch.
Coming soon to the Switch Pro in 2022. It's coming soon to the what? They just called it Rabid Galaxy or something. That would have been cool.
Well, they're pulling from Galaxy for sure for this. A Rabid star.
Here we go. Let's go.
I wonder if Ubi does all of these Mario cut sequences internally. I know that the Next Level team did all of the Luigi's Mansion stuff in Vancouver in their studio. All of the cut sequences were done in-house. They did such a great job with them.
Nintendo doesn't have time. They're busy not putting out Metroid.
Well, I think the way that Nintendo works with partners is they guide them, but they let them do the creative. Yeah, they let them do it. You know, like what Ubi did with the what was the spaceship game where Star Fox was in it?
Starlink.
Yeah, Starlink. They just pitched them and then they let them do it. You know, they let them build it.
First of all, how do you not have Star Fox and Link in the game? I mean, Star Fox, yes, but Starlink.
Yeah. Well, it'd be weird. Link doesn't fly a spaceship.
Yet.
Mario does.
Mario time! Thank you so much for watching our presentation.
Sparks of hope and sadness. Aw, happy console game.
Yeah.
The first Mario Rabbids is on my Switch, unlaunched ever. You've never turned it on. You've never tried it. Try that freaking game. It's awesome.
Davide should have rocked a Mario mustache for this presentation.
Sparks of hope.
So.
We need more hope in the world today. Are we
are
going to see some gameplay?
No, we're going to see the studio in Paris.
Okay.
With Davide, he didn't shave for just the mustache.
The whole team
This was the guy that was
super
crying.
proud of this new game, and I can't wait for you
In
to
Milan?
experience it.
Amazing. In Paris.
It's fair to say
It's
that
everywhere.
we did something quite surprising with the concept of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom battle. And for this project, we didn't want to stop there.
Hi everyone, Mario and the Rabbids are back. And I'm so excited to be back as well today to unveil our new project, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. We are diving back into this unique crossover with even bigger ambition.
Give me
Expanding our
Rabbid,
universe on a major scale.
Waluigi, and
This time it's
Wario,
not just
you
the Mushroom
cowards.
Kingdom. There
Give
is
them
an
to
entire
me!
galaxy to save.
Oh, I wonder if we're going to get some other Nintendo environments.
Of unique heroes, including some fresh faces like Rabbids Rosalina and other surprises.
Okay.
On their quest
They might Smash
to
Brothers
repel
this up a
evil
little bit.
Across the galaxy, their spaceship will bring them from planet to planet. They will be facing
Take
a
it easy.
powerful
Take it easy,
villain,
Johnny. Good to see you, brother.
Cursor, an enemy unlike anything.
He's gonna go out and try to have a good day. He was hoping this would kick it off. I gotta go out and try to find a new day.
The Sparks. These surprising creatures.
So there's a lot of pressure on these companies, especially when they isolate like a day that's not during E3 to put on a really big show. Like this is the beginning of it all, right?
At the core of our story. But
and sometimes they just
they
don't rock our worlds, these conferences. They're pulling from Apple's.
After the tremendous success of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the entire team was moved by the amazing reception from players across the world. We were stunned by the love we felt for this unexpected team-up. We know we've been off the radar for a while now, as we wanted to take the time needed to bring this crossover to the next level. It's not just a new story with new enemies, new heroes. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope has big ambitions. It introduces new
and it's
action
only
elements
coming
into the mix
to Xbox and PlayStation.
Tactical games even
That would
further.
be the shock.
That being said,
I think this is the end of the show, SMS 34.
Easy-to-play experience for all players.
This has got to be the big
Yet
reveal.
hard to master for those of you that are
We're gonna
willing
get some
to
gameplay
take the
footage
challenge.
to end it?
And you'll be able to experience this cosmic
I mean, I
adventure
hope.
exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. We can't wait to tell you
Bro.
more about the game soon.
There is an entire galaxy to save. And
We should have had
cannot wait
a French
for
voiceover
you
of Pro.
to experience it.
Pro, yeah. Coming to the Switch Pro.
Gameplay sneak peek. Here we go.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
And we're gonna get the Avengers XCOM or the Marvel XCOM game as well. So and Metal Slug Tactics, pretty good E3 for turn-based tactical strategy type action games. This doesn't really look like gameplay. Let's see it.
It's in-game
Okay, here we
cutscenes.
go.
In-game footage.
There we go.
Coin collecting. Mexico.
I don't know, Saeed82. I can't wait, though, man. Emu is busy with that and the Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. Can't wait. 2022. I'm psyched for that. I really, really like the first game, so that is going to be a lot of fun.
So we're not done yet. Let's check in with our CEO, Yves Guillemot.
Very good, Bambi broadcast. I agree.
Hi everyone. As you have seen, we have a fantastic and diverse lineup of games coming soon. And this is just the beginning. Thanks to all the teams at Ubisoft for what they achieved and for always striving to deliver the best possible
I like
game
all of these shots
experiences.
of the devs. This is great.
I'm humbled by their resilience, energy, and collaboration, especially during what has been a challenging year. I'm also proud of our industry's ability to bring together millions of players from around the world to share memorable experiences and moments of joy. This is one of the real powers of video games, and it is what motivates everyone at Ubisoft to do our best. Finally, my sincere thanks to you, the players. We appreciate the trust you place in us. Your involvement in our games communities keeps them growing and vibrant. We want to create original, enriching, long-lasting game worlds. And your contributions, feedback, and support make it possible. We also are proud that some of the biggest names in entertainment trust our creative teams to develop games within their universes. For example,
I just need at least one more
you
exciting
just saw
thing.
Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope.
Riders
developed
Republic.
in collaboration with Nintendo.
Mario and
where
Rabbids.
Everyone's favorite Mario and Rabbids
2 different Rainbow
characters
Sixes.
return for an all-new adventure.
Extraction looks fun. Or it's Extraction, right?
Yeah.
That was
speaking
on the
of
table. Off
great
the that I
partnerships,
think that looks
There is
fun.
one more exciting thing
Let's see something.
we would like to show you
Everybody
today.
wants to hear about
It
Splinter
is a
Cell, man.
glimpse of the amazing journey
Oh, they're showing
that
something big.
awaits you in
They,
one
they're,
of the
I can
most
confirm
beautiful
they're going to be showing something.
but dangerous places of all.
Holy
Brought
shit.
to life by the latest version of our Snowdrop engine. I'm excited to share this first look with you now. Enjoy.
I think they canceled Beyond Good and Evil.
Oh, wow. Didn't see this coming. Sorry.
This is Jurassic World. Oh, it's Avatar. Avatar 2.
Avatar 2? Tuvatar?
What
Look
is
at that
that?
foliage, though.
Yeah.
Look at that foliage.
Avatar. All right.
Some damn good looking foliage. You can't show Far Cry in a jungle and then cut to Avatar with this incredible grass and starring Giancarlo Esposito as Jake Sully. I see you, Jake Sully.
Jake Sully. Oh my God, I can't remember anything about Avatar except how mind blowing it was. Cerebral Bore. Lando Calrissian is out. Does not like this conference. First Avatar anything in 12 years from Ariane Dehestani.
I need to see.
It's all coming though. We're about to get the Avatar Avalanche. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming our way soon.
Yeah. I need to see it in motion. Like,
Yes.
it has a very strong. What's that Sony game? You know the one.
Horizon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, hey, that's what Ubi needs. Is something that looks like that. And,
Right.
But
They
if
said it's
I-
the next
I need to see a
generation of the
HUD.
Snowdrop engine. They've got a very powerful engine.
What's the Far Cry 6? Is that on the Far Cry engine?
I think Far Cry's on Snowdrop. I believe it is.
Last in the Snowdrop?
Yeah.
I need to just show me a HUD, Ubisoft. You want people to just, destroy their
to
pants.
see what we're playing, right?
Yeah, just a split second of like a HUD. Oh, sure.
The thing that's always tough with movie games is they recreate what we saw in the movie as a scene for the game, but we've already seen that.
Yeah.
And they need to do it because that's how you market it, but that's always a challenging thing, like blow us away with another game-only exhilarating example of what it's capable of. I mean, I'm very curious about that, but we've been so distant from Avatar, it's hard to be like, wah! It's not quite Star Wars.
It just looked really pretty.
It did. Riders Republic, I'm super pumped on that. I know Far Cry 6 is going to be a lot of fun to play.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell this all bosses mode in Far Cry 6 is, but hopefully it's cool. I love that Michael Mando's back.
You just take all the bosses from Far Cry games and try to be the ultimate boss?
I don't know. It's confusing.
You
It
can
looks like they're
rediscover all
just
of Far
using
Cry.
cut sequences from previous games.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Was that the prehistoric Far Cry game in there too?
It just said rediscover all Far Cry.
Okay. I don't know what's happening. What are we looking?
Subscribe now to Ubisoft Plus.
Here we go. There's every E3 conference we've ever thrown. Okay.
That's it.
What is the game?
Rocksmith.
Yeah.
Far Cry Rocksmith.
Okay. Oh, so that was an ad for Ubisoft Plus. Okay.
Thanks to Eve and all of the devs that joined us to share what's new with Ubisoft.
Today,
what they said with
in Rainbow
no,
Six
they're recapping it right now. Peter
some new
Kokosar.
songs in Rocksmith. Got an adrenaline rush from Riders Republic.
That looks
Lit up the dance
really
floor
fun.
in Just Dance 2022.
Yeah.
Visited new shores in Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
We're going to Paris
Witnessed a
in.
chilling confrontation in Far
to
Cry
Paris.
6.
The Siege of
And
Paris.
teamed up with our favorite man in overalls in Mario
That's the
plus
most
Rabbids.
exciting. This is the game of
Don't
their
go
show
anywhere.
right there.
There's still more to come in the post-show.
Avatar.
Bye, y'all.
All right. Okay. Let us. You know what? I don't. Oh, I'll mute this. Is what I'll do. There we go. I don't have a setup where we're full screen together here.
Wow. Thanks, Vic.
I just don't have it. Okay. So we're little itty bitty boxes.
Itty bitty boxes.
What did you think?
It's a press conference.
Yeah.
It was a press conference.
It was a press conference. It happened. Yeah. We were there. We witnessed all of it. What are you psyched for?
I think the most exciting thing I was excited for is to go back to Sesame Street, guys. We got cameras here. It's different.
That's awesome. Oh, you know what I'll do? Here's what I'll do. I'll go back to.
You want to throw out the logo?
No, I'm going to go to you.
We're talking about it on the dailies.
And then we'll go. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
It's wonderful out here in my boat, guys.
There we
Just
go.
hanging out here in the bay.
There we go. So we're full screen on you. How's that?
Nice.
That's better. Okay. So so you've got the hot seat right now. What'd you think?
I mean, there's it's it's tough. I want to be excited, but it's like I knew Far Cry was coming out, so I was already excited for that. So it's just okay. I get to see more. The Rainbow Six Siege stuff is cool. I'm sure for the Rainbow Six Siege fans out there that are still sticking with the Rainbow Siege 6. I'm excited for Extraction. I think that'll be a fun blast of Rainbow Six to play. The co-opness I'm all about. The Riders. Okay, I'll do that. I'll ride around in some. I want to see how that plays though. Like, how's that cooperative element of all of my teams joining forces and doing cool tricks and turns? And Avatar looks pretty.
Yeah,
we'll see it in 2023 or 2020, end of 2022, whenever it comes out. Mario and the Rabbids, again, awesome news for Nintendo fans. Spoiled, courtesy of Nintendo. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't anything that was just like, wow. Like Rainbow Six, and then we got Rocksmith, and then here's more Rainbow Six, and then okay, Just Dance. Obviously, the Just Dance people are there's something for everyone for sure.
Yes.
But not all of that is for myself.
Right. Now, Ubisoft has been doing these forward events. This is like the third one since the pandemic started, I think, the third or fourth one.
Yeah.
And do you think that that's cutting into the enthusiasm? Because they have little reveals along the way, and we get to see little, pieces of stuff that's coming up.
Yeah, but I mean, it's so hard to keep like secrets in the game industry. Like, I wasn't expecting Avatar.
Right.
That's cool. That's a new IP.
Yeah.
Having Eves at the end was talking about it, where it's all about creating new worlds and new environments for players to play in, and just showing a bunch of sequels.
Yeah.
Didn't really make a lot of sense until Avatar showed up. It was like, there's a new world I haven't played in. All right. I think there wasn't an Avatar game on the Xbox 3.
There was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was pretty
so I have
boring.
played in that world.
It wasn't super memorable. Yeah, I think we're all interested to see how Far Cry 6 comes together, but there's a predictability around it, and I don't know how much it helps the Far Cry brand to smash all of the previous Far Cry games into Far Cry 6 like they're doing. Because I think what that, unwittingly says about these games is the biggest, complaint thrown at them is that they feel very similar from one to another.
I mean, it also depends on what they're doing.
Leaning into that, and now you get all of the previous ones. Remember how they all felt kind of the same? They're all here.
Yeah, I think it depends on what they do with them too. Like, I have no idea why they're there. Is it just for multiplayer, like skins?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I can just be the badass boss and because
a little GoldenEye like.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, are we gonna go GoldenEye at the bottom? Slappers only. Smack, just run across this island, smack your enemies to death. But no, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see. Like, is that something just to push Ubisoft Plus? Be like, I want to learn more about these characters, so I'm gonna go back and play the game they were in. I don't know.
Well, you know, these leaks and how much they can sap the enthusiasm out of an event like this. I don't know if there's a better example of the leak that Nintendo just did with Mario. Because if we didn't know that was coming, I mean, we could predict that, we could guess that, but that would have been a way bigger surprise.
Is that the real? Like, if it was the real surprise, it would have definitely been the closer of the show.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
it was. I mean, it was all pre-edited. They had it all set up like that. I mean, Avatar was the bigger, but again, like the Avatar connection, it's great that that's happening, but
it's been so long.
Yeah, and let's see and I suspect we're going to like the movie. I loved the first Avatar. It was an amazing experience. I absolutely love it, but it just feels like a lifetime ago at this point.
Is 3D going to come back again?
I don't know what the hell. Like, Cameron is always, energized by
that movie
technology.
came out and the 3D boom went insane.
Yeah.
And then no other movies really did it too well after that.
No, I know.
We
saw that first Avatar as a group here in Vancouver. All the editors and everybody, we all went to the theater, and that was a surreal experience. Yeah. And Ubi has been partnered with Cameron around Avatar for since the original movie came out. And one of the things that they did, they took me and a bunch of other journalists to Lightstorm at an E3 back then. I don't even know when Avatar came out, but like a year before the movie came out, and they showed us 20 minutes of the film in their screening room in 3D, and we're like, what the hell have we just that was absolutely incredible. How do you show us the movie? And then they said, no, you'll see the rest next year. I was like, what we didn't even know what the hell it was insane. It was so cool.
It was like there was a Comic-Con where they showed a movie and they were like, we're going to show you like 100 minutes of it. It was like a 112-minute movie or something. Like, what? You cut the ending off? This is stupid. It's an hour and a half of it. Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I think it
have you watched Avatar in PSVR?
No. How's that?
It's great.
Yeah?
Cool,
no, I have not done that. I think out of this conference, I mean, Johnny Millennium popped in and said, boring. But I don't know if it is all, across the board boring, but it was certainly not the hypiest of hype E3.
It wasn't Jeff Keighley showing off Elden Ring hype.
No.
I wanted that. I wanted Mr. Caffeine. I wanted that.
Yes.
You guys,
this is happening right now. And I think Jeff.
And they're like, "What is happening?"
Yeah, he didn't even say what it was. It was like,
I'm not going to give you the name.
What's happening?
It's going down right after I'm done yelling. And then, I'm not done yet.
That was great.
But that's something I wanted. I was like, I expected Just Dance and Far Cry and Rabbids stuff and more Assassin's Creed news and Rainbow Six stuff. Again, like the game where everybody's riding around and doing stuff. I can't remember the name. The Riders
Republic. Yeah. That it looks great.
That looks
to me.
cool.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Hopefully,
but is that the thing I wanted to leave with the Ubisoft president? Like, dude, Riders Republic and Avatar, sick.
Yeah, and what happened to the rollerblading game that they had, Roller Champions or whatever? That was really I tested that at the E3 2019. That is gone.
Yeah,
it was like Rocket League, but you're on rollerblades racing around. It was super cool. I think I'm not imagining that. That was a Ubi game. I played it.
Sure, Victor.
I think Beyond Good and Evil 2 is no more. I think that has been canceled, and Ubi doesn't want to say it yet, but I think it is. That's my speculation. I haven't heard anything. I don't know that to be true, but I don't think it's there. I don't know if we're going to get a Splinter Cell game.
No.
I don't know if we ever are. I mean, it feels like,
I think Rainbow Six and the Ghost Recons are their Tom Clancy games.
And Division.
And the Division. Well, they have those. I guess those are still working, but no Division stuff, which is interesting.
Well, that team is now working on Star Wars, and we didn't get a sense of any of that yet.
That would have been incredible. That. Damn it, Victor! Why did you say words?
Yes, because we know that's coming, but we didn't get a sense of any of that, and
great.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What would you give this conference?
4.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm at a 5.5, I think.
Sure you are, Vic.
Yeah, I'm at a 5.5. I mean, I'm psyched for Mario and Rabbids. A little bummed that I found out about it before.
I know. If I hadn't heard about it beforehand from you, because I didn't watch the Nintendo leak thing.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Thanks, Vic. Could have been a 5.5 for me, maybe a 6. But now I went in knowing I was going to see it.
And I'm psyched for Riders Republic, and I'm psyched for,
I'm excited for the Extraction.
And Avatar. And Extraction looks, I mean, yeah, I think I'm going to 6. I think there's enough in there.
Talked him into it.
It just wasn't enough. It
7.5.
But 6 is, I mean, that's not a good E3 showing. A 6 out of 10.
Skull and Bones. Where was Skull and Bones?
And Ubi has had some 9 out of 10 shows in the past. The first Mario and Rabbids show where they showed up Beyond Good and Evil 2.
You needed more live dancing.
The live dancing helps. I think it's a total energy suck to have Just Dance and probably every YouTuber muted, just like we did, and everybody's at home. I don't think they should have shown Just Dance in this conference. If you're going to show it, have the crazy crowd and these characters running through the crowd. The people that want Just Dance, you just make a separate video and you get that out there.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have put it into this thing.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
They always have to though.
Well, I think it's more of a flex. Like, look at how much money we make. We've made a million of these things. Everybody buys them.
Yeah, we put out more Just Dance. They probably look at the numbers for Just Dance though.
Yes,
that game sells because it comes out on everything.
But inappropriate in a COVID press conference. That's a game about onstage energy and.
No, Vic, it's about dancing in your living room alone. What I've been doing for the last year and a half.
All right, so I'm probably going to watch the Devolver thing. I don't know if you are, but when does the Devolver thing start?
2:00. I think
2.
It's 2.
Okay.
I think they have a pre.
And Gearbox is at 2 as well.
Oh, no, Gearbox might be. I think Devolver's at 1:30 and Gearbox is 2.
Okay. Devolver's at 1:30. I don't know. Do you want to risk watching Devolver together? Were you planning to watch it?
I mean, we can. I just need to check out the boss, make sure my baby's okay.
You know what? Let's not overstay our welcome because we're gonna. Can you stream a bit tomorrow too?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I'll ping you. We'll do some recapping. We'll coalesce. We'll come back for Microsoft for sure. What else is tomorrow? Microsoft. There's a couple things tomorrow, isn't there?
Yeah. There's a metric poop town. Let me check the
Xbox and Square Enix tomorrow.
Oh, and Warner Brothers Back for Blood.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't think we need to stream the Back for Blood. We know what the hell is going on there. But Xbox at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then Square Enix at noon. I think I'm in for both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should be.
All right, but yeah, definitely back for Xbox and Foobs if you are okay. Jose is going to join me, and who knows, maybe I wrangle somebody else. I'll keep tweaking the settings here so I can figure this out. But
a third square.
You rock, my friend. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I definitely looking forward to seeing a few more of these conferences, and then we can all wrap them up and score the whole deal soon.
Soon.
All right. Okay. Take it easy, everybody. We'll see you soon. And until then, play forever.